Now we're on to the assembly of the front suspension, and the top mount was the first issue to sort out. So this inside piece is slid not completely across. There's about how far is there? There's about 5 millimeters, I think it is, between the end of the slider and the nut. Sorry, the Allen bolt. And thanks to Anthony Seddon, who gave me the advice on this, because I didn't know where to set it. And the black carrier is slid as far back as it will go on the slots in the carrier for these bolts. I've put it in place. I've torqued up these bolts. Can't remember what it is, 34 Newton meters, I think it is. So that's all done. Haven't torqued up the centre bolt because I'm just really doing a trial fitting at the moment. So now we come around to here. The funny thing is that with these shocks, or these struts, the originals have a metal piece that runs down this piece here. It's around the other side, but it just is like a key that fits into the gap in the back of the carrier. But the gas shocks don't have that. I don't know why. So you're left sort of guessing. And the really frustrating thing is I've thrown the originals out, so I can't even use them for reference. But I looked on a few pictures and whatnot, and it turns out that this bracket here, which has the drop link on it, the anti-roll bar drop link, this basically points backwards when the wheels are pointing straight ahead. So, as I said, this is a trial fitting. It's not quite right as it is now. I'm going to fit this into the carrier before I put it in next time. I'm really concerned about the length of this brake hose. I don't think it's long enough, and I can't figure out why. So we'll see what happens, but obviously this has got to go down, what, about, I don't know, there's about 2.5, about 5 centimetres it's got to slide in. So with this dropping 5 centimetres, this will be able to come down lower, and maybe it'll be right on the brake caliper, but I don't know. I'm not convinced, I have to say. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And that's it. So now I'm going to take it all back off, and I'll assemble it and put the, copper slip or whatever to stop things seizing up, and I'll do all that so that it's ready to go in. Looks a bit precarious, but as you can see, it's now in position, and this bit tab is pointing backwards. With a bit of luck, what I'll manage to do is I might try and I've got to put a pinch bolt in just there, as you can see, and then I might try and bolt this back up into the top mount, and then I'll just remove the control arms one at a time and put some. I don't think I'm going to put copper slip on the friction surfaces, because that's probably going to cause me a lot of grief when I come to try and tighten it up. But on the spigot bits that go through the actual casting, or even the casting itself, I would like to put some in there so they don't all corrode up and jam. It might all be a bit ridiculous, this, because I would imagine the racing is quite close, and I bet you get some knocks, and I can quite imagine having to replace track rods and control arms now and again, but we'll see. I do like this drop link. It's a Lemforder one. It is much more robust than the one I took off, which was a cheapy aftermarket thing, which looks as though it would fold if you gave it any amount of pressure. Let's see if I've got it here somewhere. I'm probably going to keep it as a spare, but look, it's pretty feeble. I only kept the left hand one. I can't remember why. I think the right hand one was shot, so I got rid of that. But, yeah, so much better quality part, so that's good.